David,
Hi.
who is the general manager of Oldiesworks. And my question was, I know he was restoring Lambrettas and Vespas.
Yeah.
So why did he change over to Volkswagen? Do you know that?
Because here in Thailand, the most famous vehicles on the road are Volkswagen, Vespa, and Lambretta. Because the King Rama IX, when he used to study in Switzerland, he used to drive Vespa and Lambretta and drive the Volkswagen.
All right.
So everything is from that king is beloved. So everything, the cars, the bikes, and everything.
Right.
So all started with Vespa and Lambretta because that was the small market that he had at the beginning. He was not famous, he was not rich, he was nothing. So he just started. But his dream was to come to restore the Volkswagen cars.
All right.
And
And
so-
he's very famous, I know that.
Yeah, he's pretty
Everybody
famous now.
knows him.
Yeah.
Or do you remember any car was restored here? It was very special for some reason. It was very complicated, or for some reason it's very rare, or something like that. Do you remember?
No, complicated. No, I mean all cars that can be easy or complicated. It's not the car. It's more maybe some car is more precious than someone else.
Right.
Because we had a couple of cars that the first name on the documents was the king. So, for example, there is a Carmanghia white collar that is his collection now, and it's from the king. And some other cars are special cars because of who was the owner before.
Right.
So,
right.
but then almost every car is the same. I mean, you find
In
all
terms of restoring
in terms of restoration. Yes, you never know. Maybe someone bring you a nice car that looks still nice, and you think maybe it's just a light restoration. Then you just take out the paint and you see that you need to have a deep restoration because it's rotten.
Usually that's the case.
Yeah. People bring the car here. We have a long queue at the moment.
How long? A year?
Yeah, it can be a year. Yeah, it can be a year. Last year we restored 58 cars.
58.
58 in 1 year.
That's a
And we
lot.
are talking about complete restoration.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah. But as you can see now, we have almost 40 workers.
Yeah.
So there are already here in the restoration process, there are like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you go there, it's like 20 cars in the restoration progress.
Yeah. Okay. You guys do everything in the house, like painting.
Yeah, we do
Chassis
everything in the car. We have
engine
the metal work over there.
Uh-huh.
Is the place where they take out the paint, cut the car, take out all the rusty parts, and change.
Yes.
Usually, it's funny because since a few years ago, we just restored the car with the original parts because Thai people love original parts. So even if you have to change only the bottom side of one door,
Yeah.
they wanted to change the bottom side with another bottom side from another old door.
That's
So
interesting.
cut one side and put the two good side together.
All right.
And it's pretty crazy because I was telling him why we don't buy just a reproduction part and just paint and put on the car. But this is what Thai people wanted. I mean, the customers prefer to have something original, and was really strange. Now
It is kind of strange.
we are pushing the market in a different direction. We are trying to explain that, yeah, okay, you can fix everything, even the rust. You can stop the rust,
Yeah.
but it's never forever, right?
Yes.
So as long you can put a new part on the car, you have more chances to have a part that lives long time,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So now we became the official dealer for BBT, for example, that is a brand from Belgium.
Right.
They make reproduction part for almost all the Volkswagen vintage cars, and so now we have all the parts. We have new parts coming every month, containers coming every month with new parts, and we can make a complete restoration. Some of these here, we have a couple of bus. It's a pickup pickup and a double cab that they are made only with original parts. With not original, sorry, reproduction parts, but new parts, right? And we took 5 days just to put all the parts together and assemble all the bus.
That's good.
And it's very, very good because this shows that we have the possibility to work very, very fast.
Yeah,
very fast.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And are the customers mostly Thai people or foreigners or
Thai people?
This and that, Thai people.
We had a couple of foreign customers. Most of the customers are Thai people. Most of them, they come from the HISO. So it's they are collectors and they already have other cars, Volkswagen cars or even other brands. But let's say that at least one vintage Volkswagen cars, it's in every famous people garage.
Yeah,
at the
probably.
moment.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
You always see one at least.
yeah, at
everywhere.
least one, a Beetle, a Chiangmai, a Bass, or whatever. Yeah.
All
They,
right.
they need to have one.
Yeah,
But the problem is when they start with one, then they want another one because every Volkswagen vintage cars is unique. So if you have a Beetle, it's nice, you love it, and then you say, oh, okay, the Chiangmai is beautiful as well, and then they buy another one, and then another one, and then at the end they have these beautiful garages. The thing is, we would like to open all this work to the European market. It's not easy. We have enough workers and enough space, and everything is in the house, so we can complete a restoration of a car even in few months, depending on what you have to do on the car, of course. The thing is, if you just want to repaint the car, for example, the body of the car, can be cheaper to ship the car here, paint the car here, send back to Europe. Compared with the best prices in Europe, we are still convenient. It's very hard to find even in Europe and even in US something big like this with all these Volkswagen cars inside, and the beautiful thing is the final result. This is perfect. I mean, my job at the beginning in this company was to make the QC, the quality check during the restoration process, and I can say now we have a very, very good quality. At the beginning I was a little picky, and it was not easy because, as you know, maybe it's hard to talk with the Thai workers. They are very simple. I mean, sometimes they don't even think to do something wrong, and we are Europeans, we are more direct. So if on a body of a car there is something that I don't like, I go straight to the point and I say, okay, sorry, what is this? Can we do it in another way? Can we make it better? Like this. But sometimes you have to say, I don't like it. I mean, it's not, I don't like it, do it again. It just, you know, someone can get offended. And when Thai workers get offended, they leave. Or they disappear for 1 week because they are offended. They don't want to talk with you anymore.
Oh my.
So the problem is this one. They don't accept it, especially from a foreign people. They don't accept that I go there and tell them I don't like it. And so you have to learn how to talk with the Thai workers. You have to start to say, oh, this is a nice job. You make a great job. Oh, what is this? Can we do it again? Can we make a little better? But the thing is, when you act like this, when you talk like this, you are not acting like the boss, right? So you are more like a friend. And so as a friend, they can say, the first time they can say yes. The second time they can say, yeah, I can try to make it, but you know. And the third time they don't want to make it anymore and just say no. And so what do you say? When you talk as a friend, then it's hard to say, no, you have to do it again, right? Because at that point you must be straight, and they get offended. And so it's like a dog trying to bite this
vicious
tail.
circle.
Right.
Vicious circle.
But and so I decided to step out and say, okay, if you have to, if there is something not good on the car, you tell to the worker. So,
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
I see,
So
I see.
he know how to take to talk with workers. Of course, they are Thai. They understand each other much more better than when I tell them something. But it works.